I mean, we went on the air and we got video of Sam Bennett punching Brad Marchand in the face. The missing piece of video that no one could find mysteriously emerged like an hour before we went on air. And that was just bizarre. I mean, it was like we had written it, but we didn't. We didn't even know where we got it. And it was just sort of sent. And it was said, this was always there. No one knew about it. They didn't check this. Guess what? Here it is. Then Sam Bennett comes on TV and he wants to talk about it, which is crazy. I couldn't believe he was willing to do that.
You got to tell us more about the Sam Bennett thing, because he became the villain of all villains in Boston for the hit on Marchand. We then saw the reverse angle, as you said, and it looked like he gets that rabbit punch, that punch into the face, and Marchand goes down for the series, and he's got the concussion. And you don't have that footage until a couple of days later. But that's a television camera, right? You guys didn't know you had that footage. I mean, this adds JFK conspiracy layers to the NHL postseason. What happened?
No doubt. No doubt. I mean, I am not sure that it was one of our cameras that caught it to start with. I can tell you that where Darren Pang stands, which is right in between the benches, that position, which is basically right in front of Bennett. We asked Pang, and he said, it's funny because I was looking like the same place Jim Montgomery was looking, which was where the puck moved. He's like, so I did not look at the play. He's like, you're not, they're going to hit each other, but you're not watching the play of two guys who don't have the puck. So he's like, I missed it. He goes, there's a camera right behind me. So we look at that film, and I'm not even kidding you. The stanchion right here, the camera hits it right when they hit. It was like, which was great because it's always added to the conspiracy. It was like Sam Bennett knew where the stanchion was.
Yeah.
It was like, that's the spot where I can make a hit. I mean, it was ridiculous. But there was, I guess, within, they have these highlight melts at the end of these things. And it was all the way at the back of a melt, the last piece of video. And it was sitting there, and someone's like, well, what is this? And there it was, clear as day. And amazingly, Bennett then comes on after that game, which they then go on to win. He's his own best lawyer. He tells us, in no uncertain terms, that this is not what he intended to do. And how could he even think of that while the play's happening, that he wouldn't have time to do it? And everyone's like, all right, well, we're looking at the video right here, so I don't know about that. Then Brad Marchand comes out and says, hey, listen, that's hockey. That's hockey. I've been there. I've done it. I've done some things. People are going to judge me. And he's willing to just move on and say, let's play. Let's see who wins this, which I think is one of the cool things about this sport, that it's like, hey, that was crazy. It happened. But I maybe at some point in my career would have done the exact same thing.
Well, he's had a few of those incidents. So it was good to hear that he had some self-awareness on that. But come on, man, tell us how it's possible in this melt. You guys are the broadcast partner of the league. You didn't know that you had this footage, and you don't know who took it, and you don't know if it was your camera guy. I don't believe that.
I can tell you right now, I don't think it was ours. I don't think it was.
So what other TV broadcast could it have been? The Canadian broadcast? I mean,
there's certainly Canadian. There's certainly local. There's different cameras, but I don't think it was from one of ours. And if it was, it's just one of those things that, I mean, we were dying to see this, because what you get on every other angle, as you've seen, is you get what appears to be a swing. And then what you get appears to be the head going back, but you don't really see the contact. And you can make the assumption that one leads to the other. The same way that you can make the assumption that when a puck is under a goaltender's glove and it's in the back of the net, but you can't see the line, it's there, but it's not ruled a goal. And listen, man, I don't know. I'm not going through all the feeds. All I know is all of a sudden I'm in the makeup chair the day of show, and I get a text about, hey, take a look at this. And I'm like,
my God.
What? And the funny thing is, I'm not even kidding, David. I'm sitting there and I'm like, is this like AI? Did someone put this on the internet? Did someone just create this video? Like, do we know this is real? And it was. And I don't know. It's strange. It could have been ours. It may not have been. I don't know. We're certainly not hiding anything. Trust me when I say we would have much rather had that video earlier on to save us all a lot of time and headaches. But we got it when we got it. We put it on.
Oh, I love the story even more that you didn't have it. Now you don't know where you got it. I mean, it's such a Zapruder film moment. It is so great. It is so great.